How's it going, YouTube? So I wanted to make a quick video tonight and talk about the IAG hood, or not hood struts, the soft top struts. So I have these installed on my Bronco, and realistically, my biggest thing was I really like that they hold this bar up. That to me is their winning feature. Now, obviously I have my windows off. They have been off for, well, now I'm not gonna be able to get this close. They have been off for 2 weeks. Holy cow, you can see where this is maybe going already. Hold on, let me get this closed. Okay, I promise that wasn't staged, but that's part of what I want to talk about. So what I have found with these struts is for everything they do good, I feel like there's kind of something they do kind of bad, so to speak. So I'm by no means making this video to bash them. I really like that they're trying to just come out with products, and they're coming out with products that are trying to help people. I just kind of want to highlight some things, talk about some things that I've noticed, and get input from you guys. Do you have these? Have you had the same problems? Maybe I'm just being too picky. So I'm going to go ahead and set my camera up so it can watch me, and hopefully you can hear everything over the wind. Okay, so I am going to bring the soft top back. So, grabbing the latch, here's where I have an issue and where I'm curious if this isn't going to cause long-term results. Long-term problems, sorry. So, I go to push it back, and that strut wants me to hold it there. And so I have to, now I'm 6'1", I'm not a little guy. I have to push down on this really hard, and I don't know if you can see this or not. Here's where I get nervous. This entire other side of the top flexes and twists, and then eventually it'll go. But now you can see I've got this side clicked down, and you can see how much higher that is versus if you don't have those. You can see it's still stuck up here, and now I've got to force this down. So now I'm good to go. It just makes me nervous that that entire frame is getting twisted. I don't want to have to pay to replace this top because the frame got bent or tweaked from taking the top up and down. And lately I've been taking it up and down every day for literally the last 2 weeks. It's cold in the morning and it's warm in the afternoon. My next problem is this switch is incredibly hard to undo with these struts on, because there's so much pressure against it that I'm afraid it's going to strain this tiny little cable. So now it is nice that they pushed it up and the top is already in this position, so it's already past where it could scratch most of the roll bar. So now I can just go ahead and hopefully bring it forward. I need both hands. So now I can bring it forward. But what do you guys think? Are you experiencing the frame twisting? Is it hard for you to push it down? I did recently, and I'll talk about this more in another video, I did recently lift my truck a little bit, so it is 2 inches taller. It's by no means massive, but that did kind of highlight all these issues and make them a little bit worse. So just want to get your thoughts. Again, by no means am I saying this is a bad product. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just not sure if it's something for me. Okay, hopefully it's not too dark. I decided to do one more thing before I close out this video. So I popped the struts off quick, and there goes my screwdriver. Pop those off, and I'm just going to open it and close it again, just to show you the difference. So it just goes down. So I guess it does tweak it a little bit still. And I still had to go to the other side to push it down. It didn't fall all the way down like I was thinking it does, so I was wrong about that. It's not twisting it as much as I thought. But let's see when I bring it up what it does. And first, that is way easier to click this button now. So just lift it straight up. So yeah, overall, realistically for me, this is probably more of a late fall winter mod. I'm not going to pull any of these mounts off. I'm gonna leave those because I do really like these for lifting up the hatch in the winter. I mean, this is very literally a grocery getter in the winter. It's what I drive my kids around in, so it is nice to be able to hold that up and not use Ford's silly prop rod. So that's just my input. By no means am I saying don't buy this. By no means am I saying buy it. I'm just kind of pointing out some things that I've found a little bit frustrating and what I like about them, what I don't like about them, so that you can draw your own opinion on if you want to spend the $100 and put those on your Bronco. So for me, they're staying off for summertime, and more than likely probably this October, November, I'll hopefully won't lose them and be able to stick them back on for the winter. Thanks guys.